When you're ready to start learning your looping tricks, the first thing that you really need to learn how to do is just to throw the yo-yo forward. Now there's a couple of lessons that we learn from throwing the yo-yo down that are equally true here. The first one is that we have to make sure that the string is always going over the top of the yo-yo when we hold it in our hand. And the second thing is that when we threw the yo-yo down, we always had to turn our hand over to catch it. And the same thing's true with a forward toss. You want to hold it in the same way, and every time you throw it, you want to turn your hand over to catch it. Now this will make the yo-yo easier to catch because it's going to fall down into your hand instead of you having to grab it. But it's also going to make it so that when we catch it, it's going to be sitting in our hand the right way instead of the string going underneath. And so if we forget to flip over our hand, we're going to have to flip the yo-yo over. So that just makes it a little bit easier. To do this trick, all you really need to do is just get your hand swinging by your side, and you're going to have your palm facing down when you throw it, and you just want to let the yo-yo go about halfway through this swinging motion. Again, turn your hand over to catch it, and what you'll find is if you let the yo-yo go a little bit too early, then it won't quite have enough power to get all the way back to your hand, and the same thing is true if you let the yo-yo go a little bit too late. And so if the yo-yo isn't coming all the way back, then you want to try to balance it out. And eventually you'll just figure out how to get that right feel so that it comes back exactly the way that you want it to. And it'll just become second nature, and that'll lead perfectly into your looping tricks.